Hi, this is Kevin Thomas. Welcome back to the At Home Film Festival. This month it is upon request. So this week's movies are requested by Barbara. Her theme is movies that have made me cry. I guess Barbara saw my Halloween episode where I did the Ghost of Mrs Muir, which I just love this movie. But I also showed a scene of me crying in this film, so that probably gave Barbara the idea. I'm going to do some serious movies that have made me cry and romantic movies that made me cry. In short, I cried any Hallmark movie, to be honest. But let's just take another quick look at The Ghost of Mrs Muir and look at the scene that makes me cry before we go on with the festival of new stuff I've never talked about before. Let's look. Drink your warm milk, dear. The music swells too. Lucia, go with him. That's so lovely. What's the other movies we have that have made me cry, okay? You know what that spinning C spells? Criterion. This next movie is on the Criterion Collection, but you can find it on Prime and Tubi for free right now, by the way. But this is Brian De Palma's most underrated film, 1981's Blowout. That was one of the greatest years of movies. We had Reds, we had On Golden Pond, Chariots of Fire, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Yet I like Blowout better than all of those movies. It was supposed to be a continuation of John Travolta and successful films, but it didn't find the audience to begin with in 1981. He plays a sound man that records an accident, which is really a murder, and he and Nancy Allen try to solve it, all while fighting off the awful, mean, terrible John Lithgow. This movie is suspenseful, it has some funny moments, it has some Brian De Palma type cinematography, which I always love. I love Blowout, but spoiler alert, the ending scene gets me every time. So if you haven't seen this 1981 movie, which you should have, tune out for maybe 2.5 minutes as we look at the ending scene, which rips my heart out. I'll tell you the reason why it does it. I guess I'll tell you at the end. Let's go look. Pig. But she's mic'd so he can hear her. now I hate John Lithgow. And she has her own score. She was so sweet. Oh, this music, here we go. Every time I see this, I want her to live. I want to re-edit the movie. She was so kind. This next film, I'm not even showing you a scene because it's very recent. The Garden Left Behind, which you could find on Vudu and Amazon Prime for free. This movie is one of the best films of last year. You should all watch it. This movie has highs and lows of emotions, which affected me in tears. I actually fell off my couch crying once, but it's not all about sad tears. It's also a movie we need now. It's about trans lives matters. It reminds us that all lives matters, not in this crazy Karen way, excluding the other lives, but it means Black lives matters, gay lives matters, trans lives matters. This movie is amazing. It will do an emotional roller coaster in your body like it did mine, and now you could see it on Vudu and Prime for free. And I'm not showing you another clip because you need to experience it from start to finish because it's really a very recent film. So I don't want to spoil it in any way except for please see this great movie. War movies also really affect me emotionally. Platoon is one great example of that. It won the Oscar for Best Picture. By the way, it only cost a few dollars on Amazon, or if you have AMC Plus, you could rent it for free. But the movies that affect me more with these war movies is when they use war as a reason just to kill. Doesn't mean kill the other side, it could mean killing someone in your own platoon. The final scene with Willem Dafoe made me cry for a really long time. Let's take a look. Music again affects me. See, the music doesn't help me. I think they left more than a garden behind. He's happy because he wanted him there. Watch the movie to find out if you haven't seen it. I'm telling you that. Bastard. Now we're back to more happy tears with the movie Latter Days, which I mentioned on my show before. but it's worth bringing up again because it does make me cry happy tears. This film is a small independent film, and I really thought it had a great song in it that should have been Oscar nominated. But what really sticks out for me, besides this lovely story, it's about a gay man that bets he could seduce someone that's a Mormon, and yet they actually do develop real feelings. Boy, I just think it's cute just watching him here in this preview. I could go on forever. But let's take a look. Spoiler alert again, I'm going to show you like the big ending, which emotionally hits Kevin. So turn away if you don't want to see it. But let's go look. By the way, you could, for a few dollars, you could rent this on Amazon, or you could see it on Tubi.
Dear boy.
I was hoping this was still good.
Of course it's still good.
I didn't have any place else to go.
Welcome. Give my young friend whatever he wants.
Just a Coke, thank you.
Nothing stronger. You look like you could use it. Don't mind me saying you look like, hell. Why?
I didn't come down and load on you.
Oh, well, you gave me that privilege once. Let me return the favor.
After we met, I was sent home and excommunicated for being gay.
Your church doesn't like alcohol or homosexuals. Well, I'm definitely not joining. Can't imagine heaven without both. Sorry, go on.
That led me to a brief but disastrous affair with a sharp object. After the hospital stitched me up, my parents put me in this place, this facility where they were supposed to change me, to fix me. This one night, I was on restriction, and I was cleaning this floor with a toothbrush. That's when I heard this voice.
Watch the movie to find the importance of this song.
It was just TV. It was the strangest coincidence.
I don't believe in coincidence. These days, I believe in miracles.
Maybe. Because the girl who was singing, she's only almost famous, you wouldn't know her, but I did. And I know people feel this way about certain songs. But I felt like she was singing right to me.
He thought he was dead.
We've met. I would go to your place.
I'm so glad. This isn't. It's a great tipper.
Another movie I love is Pride. Look up the 2014 version because there's a couple other movies named Pride. It's also free on Amazon Prime. Pride on Prime. Anyway, this movie will win you over. It's based upon a true story about a newly forming gay alliance organization that ends up finding a charity to work on, and that is helping striking miners that don't have food or anything because they're out of money because they're on strike. Of course, it's like, you know, the odd couple. The miners don't want help from the fairies, and the fairies, or the gays, didn't mean to call us fairies, would like to still help. So this movie was really, really good. I think 2014, it was my favorite movie of the year because I was emotionally involved, and I love that it was based upon a true story, so that I'm thinking things like this can happen in real life. Wouldn't it be great if a lot of uplifting things in movies happen in real life? Let's take a look at a scene that tears your heart out. Let's go now.
Where are my lesbians? Where are my lesbians? These are all cucumber, no butter, stone SB everyone.
Please, kid. Minus C, we'll have a bloody good march.
Right where it was. There's too many of you. What? You'll have to go to the front. You'll have to leave.
No, hey, we're not losing our banners, mate.
What do you mean, Tim?
Here we go.
I think he means that.
I started crying earlier, I knew what was happening. The miners came to support them. Look at all those people.
Caerphilly, West Glamorgan, East Glamorgan, Abercrombie Lodge, Aberdeen Lodge, Farmer Service Lodge, Fernhill Lodge, Barney Lodge, Rhineblack Lodge, Hamden Lodge, Burneside Farms, Mountain Ash Lodge, Dulles Valley Lodge, Lodgewing, Oxford West Lodge, South Wales NUM headquarters.
Gays and lesbians have been absolutely magnificent. There's no other word for it.
You must have found it a bit weird, a load of gays and lesbians descending on you like that.
Why on earth would we have found that weird?
Supporting them. Why can't we all just walk like this in everyday life? These real moments.
Not worried about being too visible this time. Shut up and march.
Here, representing all of those rom-com movies that make me cry forever and a day, is Love, Simon, which you could find for free on Hulu, or you could rent it on other sources for a few dollars. But this movie's about a high school kid who comes out of the closet. He was so popular before he came out, he was so worried about things. Well, he ends up starting kind of a blog, and he gets sort of a secret admirer from it who's afraid to come out of the closet. But still, there's an ending where they're going to meet. That's where I lose it. He asks him to meet him at the Ferris wheel. Now the whole world is there, the whole city's there. Will this happen?
That should last a while.
Oh my god, look. I bet he's waiting for the other gay kid. Where's Dana? She'll love this.
You got this, buddy. Proud of you.
Go, Simon!
This is it. We love you, Simon.
Yo, come on now.
Still alone there. Uh-oh. Oh.
Oh, no, I can't watch this. Babe, no. Okay, Dora. Wait. Can I sit there?
I was kind of waiting for somebody.
Yeah, I know.
Is that him?
It's Freya.
It's you. It's me. I didn't think you'd come. Me neither. Until I was walking towards you, I didn't think I had it in me. Are you disappointed that it's me? No.
Jared. Love you, rom-coms. Love you, gay rom-coms. Our final movie is Stella Dallas, the 1937 version with Barbara Stanwyck in an Oscar-nominated role. Don't mix it up with the Bette Midler version. I like Bette's, but not as good. This is a classic. So, by the way, you could watch this on Canopy and Prime for free. Keep loving that Canopy. You guys got to look that up. But Barbara plays a woman who was so driven. She had to have a husband. She wanted to climb up the ladder of success in the social world. She achieved a lot of those goals, but the trouble is, she went too far. She dresses too much. She's too loud. She offends society. So she learns that the hard way by overhearing people talking about her. She has a daughter that she is so proud of that she sent her daughter to the best schools. Her daughter now is in love with a high-end, fancy guy that she'd like to marry. But if people know she's the mother, then she doesn't think her daughter will have a chance in society. Thank God these things don't really happen this day, or do they? Anyway, here she is practically giving her daughter to her ex-husband's new wife so she could take the role of the classy mother. This is the most selfless act we could ever have. But let's watch the final scene, and I'm already choking up on it.
Oh, my darling.
I was just thinking, I never really thought that my mother, I thought that she would read about the wedding, and even though she was too far away to come, at least she would write to me.
My dear, do you think if she knew any distance in the world could keep her away?
Then you think she just doesn't know.
Sorry, but you can't stand here. We have to keep this clear.
She's the mother. Eyes. Sacrifices.
Move along, please. Bring
Don't
up
let
the
her go.
rear.
Don't go.
You too, lady.
Oh, please, let me see her face when he kisses her, please.
There you have it. 7 movies or more that made me cry. What makes you cry? Let me know below. In the meantime, share, subscribe, tell those who subscribe to share. And I will see you next week with another theme. If you have an idea, I'm taking comments. Go ahead, let me know. Till then, bye-bye. Thank you. Oops, a little wet here. The end.